Let's turn now to Money Monday. Experts are predicting perhaps the biggest year ever in the wedding industry. And our next guest is here to show us how to be budget-savvy wedding planner so you don't have to break the bank.
Yeah, he's the CEO and co-founder of Joy. That sounds like the perfect wedding website, right? And an app that allows you to manage your wedding schedule, registry, RSVPs, and more in one free, easy platform. There he is, Vishal Joshi. Thank you for being here. And that's the idea behind it. You're creating with Joy a one-stop shop so folks who are getting married don't have to go over here, over here, over here, over there.
No, yes, TJ. I think thank you first of all for having me. We started Joy for my co-founder's sister, Amy. Her name is Amy too, by the way. And when she was getting married, she said, why do I have better apps to take pictures of my breakfast than I have to plan my wedding? And she was right. People were using Squarespace for wedding websites and like spreadsheets for guest lists and so on. So we built this tool that does everything about your wedding in one place. Like you said, website, save the dates, invites, guest list, registry, guest communication, everything. And we are excited.
Including in all of the things that you offer, tips to save money. And that's obviously a big, important part of planning a wedding is saving some money. Your first tip is that you can save by cutting transportation costs.
That is right, Amy. You know, if you rent expensive buses and shuttle to move guests from hotels to venues and back, and those buses just keep running all the time, then it's going to be expensive. What you can do is that you can get vouchers from Uber and Lyft, and guests can use them on demand. That way, they can go when they want to, come when they want to, and it is cheaper.
All right, another tip here has to do with flowers. You're talking about making sure you choose ones that are in season?
Yes, and it's flowers and menu items. So if you actually decide to work with your florist and give your inspiration on what you want and ask them to actually make it from local seasonal flowers, it will save you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And that is true even for menu items. If you work with your caterer to make sure that your menu is locally sourced and seasonal, that is not just cheaper, but also fresher, you know?
You also have another tip on being cost efficient and eco-friendly when it comes to RSVPs.
Yeah, Amy, you remember people would send those RSVP cards, which with self-addressed envelopes and pre-posted paid, means that's expensive. Guests misplace them, then they forget to mail them, then it gets lost in mail. So it's not efficient, it's not cheap, and if you do digital RSVPs, it's also eco-friendly. It is most of the times free with platforms like Joy or others, and on top of it, it is more functional. You can not just ask whether somebody's coming or not, you can also ask things like, will you stay the next day? What will you have for dinner? What is it that will get you on the dance floor? So there are a bunch of things which you can do, and those things actually make it functional and eco-friendly.
And Vishal, we know so many folks, all of us do, who had to either postpone weddings or cancel them altogether and maybe go down to the courthouse type of a thing because of the pandemic. What are you seeing as far as what should we expect this year? Are things starting to get busy? Is this going to be a big year for weddings?
Yeah, I think this year will probably be the biggest year for weddings, and that surge will continue into the next year too. People are really going and booking even Thursdays and Fridays and Mondays and Sundays. So that's how busy it has already gotten. And we think that it is probably going to continue for next year or two.
Good thing you have a website for that then. All right, Vishal, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Amy and TJ, for having me.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.